Hello everyone, welcome again to this amazing platform Narayana Edu Hub. Here you will prepare for IIT JEE and NEET and also will be doing your school studies. As you must be knowing, here we have a team of experienced IITians and doctors who have taught for more than 15-16 years and they have given really amazing results in IIT and NEET. They have produced so many ranks in top 100 so many times. Okay, so this is the second lecture of sets. Today we will be discussing subsets. What is a subset? Then we will be discussing power set. So first of all, next heading, I think this is D. Subsets. What is a subset? Okay. So, for example, I have a set A. Let's say I have 1, 3, just two elements. Okay, can have any number of elements. Let's say 2 elements. So, subsets of this set will be. Okay, we'll write the definition. First of all, you have to understand what is a subset. Subset is actually any set which we can make using these elements, any set which we can make, okay, by these elements. Okay, so we can make set of 1, we can write set of 3. Okay, so these two are subsets, set of 1, set of 3. We can also make this set itself 1, 3. So this also is a subset. Okay, so this set is also subset of itself. You can see that this is the set A. So set A itself is a subset. And as you must be knowing, we also have a set, phi set, null set. And to make null set, we don't need any element. We don't require any element. So null set is always a subset of any set, because for that you don't need any element. Okay, you just simply don't need any element. Okay, so empty set. So these are the subsets. Okay, now I think things are clear to you. I am changing the example. I am taking the second set. Let's say I am taking 1, 2, 3. This set. Now we have to write subsets. So subsets are, okay, first of all, as we know, set phi, empty set, because we don't require any we don't require any element. Then set of 1, set of 2, set of 3, 1 element. Okay, Singleton sets, as you know, 1 element means Singleton set. Then we can make some subset having 2 elements. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. These are the sets having 2 elements. We can form using these elements. So these are also subsets. Now we can make this set itself 1, 2, 3, as we have discussed. The set itself is a subset because we can always form this set using these elements. Okay, so this set 1, 2, 3. So these are the subsets, right? Now we can take another example. We can take set A as just empty set, or you can take 1 element if you want. Okay, so I am taking 1 element, let's 2. Okay, so subsets. So what are the subsets? Now you can think easily. It's very easy. You can think everything. Okay, and I think that is clear to you. First of all, phi because we don't require anything. Then this set itself just two subsets. Okay, so now I think the idea of subset is clear to you. Now I am changing the example, changing the problem actually. Okay, I am taking fourth example. Let's say I am taking phi set as a set. Now we have to make subsets. We have to write subsets. Okay, so how many subsets? I think that is clear to you. Just write 1. Okay, that is clear to you. Only 5, the set itself, because no other set we can form, because we don't have any element, so we cannot form any other set. Okay, because we don't have any element. Okay, what it has nothing, so what we can form? The set of nothing, no element, means this null set, right? Okay, so the idea of subset is clear to you. One more thing we can understand from this thing. One more thing. When we had one element, the subsets were number of subsets. Come to this 1, 2, 2. 2 means 2 to the power 1. Okay. When we had two elements, number of elements 2. Then subsets, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 means 2 to the power 2. Right? When we had 3 elements, 1, 2, 3, 3 elements, number of elements 3. Then subsets, how many subsets? Here we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 2 to the power 3. Okay? Because this is the most important result we will be using. This is the most important thing, most important result. Okay? We will be using throughout the maths, at least till your IIT exam. Okay? So that's why we are writing this thing. Okay. So now you can check the sequence. You can understand the sequence. Element 1, then 2 to the power 1. Element 2, then 2 to the power 2. Element 3, then 2 to the power 3. So if somebody is saying you have 4 elements. 4 elements. Then how many subsets? How many subsets? These are the number of subsets. Then how many subsets? Okay, so what he will say? He will say simply 2 to the power 4. Okay, that was clear to you, I think. Now if somebody will say n is equal to 5, number of subsets, right, that's correct, 2 to the power 5. Okay, so we can derive formula. If somebody is saying the number of elements is n, the number of elements is n, the number of subsets, this is the most important result, number of subsets equal to 2 to the power n. 2 to the power n. This is the most important result we will be writing, we will be using again and again throughout the maths. Okay, so that's why I am discussing right here and telling you it's very important, it's very easy. Okay. We will be using like a tool in any topic. Any topic means any topic. Okay, we will be seeing that later on. Okay, now if you have understood this thing, now we'll write the definition. Okay, now we'll write the definition. So the definition is, if I say B is a subset of A, B is a subset of A, this means what? This means B is made out of the elements of A, or you can simply say A has all the elements of B. Okay, very easy thing you can say is A has all the elements of B. Okay, means A has all elements of B, right? Because B was made out of the elements of A, using the elements of A, right? So A has always the elements of B. That is quite obvious. You can understand that easily, right? You can check. If I take B this, then obviously, okay, this has nothing, right? And if I take B this, then A has 2. Come to here, this point. If I take this as B, let's say, I take this as B, then A has this element. If I take B as this set, then A has all these elements, 2 and 3. So simply means this. Okay. Now how they will write? They won't write the complete statement in books. They will simply write B is a subset of A. B is a subset of A. So they will simply write B, okay, something like this, symbol, mathematical, with a line like this. This means B is a subset of A. This means this whole thing. Right. So this is the symbol of subset. B is a subset of A. Or you can say A is the superset of B. A is the superset of B. This thing. Okay. Now the result you have written, I think. Now one more important thing actually. Important and you can say confusing. Confusing due to something which I will explain you. Okay. So we have seen this example actually just moments before. If A is 1, 3, then B can be phi set of 1, set of 3, set of 1, 3. This we have seen. These are all the subsets. Because these are made out of the elements of A. Okay. If I just leave this thing, which is the set A itself, I just leave this thing, then rest of the subsets are called proper subsets. Okay. So next you can write proper subset. Okay. Proper subset you can write is a subset which is not equal to that set, because this was set A itself. The set A itself, this was. Okay. So proper subset is simply a subset which is proper, matlab means not equal to B. Okay, not equal to that set A, sorry. Okay. Proper subset means simply a subset which is not equal to that given set A here, right? And the symbol used for this is not this is for subset. Symbol used is this. This is the symbol. B is the proper subset of A. B is proper subset of A. Okay. Subset. Okay. Now what is the problem I was talking about that you have to understand. Okay. The problem actually is the symbol for subset is, as I told you, okay, symbol for subset is this. We have to write like B is a subset of A, like this. This is the symbol, okay. But the problem is actually in NCERT books, now they have changed the symbol for NCERT, right? For NCERT, they are not using this symbol. They are writing B is a subset of A, like this. Okay? In NCERT books. Okay, means they are using this symbol, proper subset. They are not using the definition of proper subset. They have removed proper subset from some time and they using this. So this is one common, confusion, okay, among the students. Okay, the symbol actually. Symbol is this in other books, in ISC books, in other competitive exams books, okay. But in NCERT, they using this symbol. Is that clear? I think that is clear to you. Okay, they're just using this symbol. This is the thing you have to keep in mind always. Don't get confused. Okay, in NCERT, this means not proper subset. This means subset. Okay, that is clear, right? So this was about subsets and proper subsets. Okay, I hope things are clear to you. And so that subset part is clear to you, I think. Subset, what is a subset, what is a proper subset, that is clear to you. Okay, now we will be discussing power set. Power set. So next point, I think that is E. Power set, what is a power set? So again, through some examples, I will explain you, then we'll write the definition. Because things should be clear to you. Okay, definition is not that important. First of all, things should be clear to you. Okay, definition you can understand easily, you can write easily. Once the things are clear to you. Okay, so we have a set A, let's say, set of 2, 3. Then we know we can write subsets. Subsets are phi set of 2, 1 element, set of 3, and set of 2, 3. These are the subsets. Okay. So power set is simply nothing but set of these subsets. Set of these subsets. Okay. So if I make a set of these elements, these subsets, okay, means if I put these subsets in a set, then this will become the power set of A. Power set of A, so we'll write PA. Okay, power set of A. We will be using PA. PA means power set of A, and it contains what? It contains subsets. So power set is simply one line you can write. Okay, you can write set of all possible subsets. Set of all possible subsets. So this will contain what? This will contain subsets of A. These all are subsets. So the elements of power set are not, okay, these elements. Elements of the power set are subsets. They itself are sets. This you have to understand. Okay, they are sets. They themselves are sets. Okay, this is a set, this is a set, this is a set, this is, if I say 2 belongs to PA. 2 belongs to PA. Belongs to PA means 2 is an element of PA. If I say, then this is wrong, this is incorrect. 2 is not an element of PA. Okay, 2 belongs to PA means 2 is an element of PA. If I write like this, then this is wrong. Okay. The element of this is this subset, this subset, this subset, this subset. Okay. So set of 2 is an element of PA. Phi is an element of PA. Set of this 2, 3 is an element of PA. This you have to understand. This thing. Okay. So I think things are clear to you. Okay. What is a power set? Nothing but set of all subsets. And the elements are not those elements. The elements are subsets. Okay. Right. So we can have some example. We can have this very first example. Let's say is phi set. Then write the power set. Okay, write the power set. Just 30 seconds you take and write the power sets. You can pause the video for a moment. Okay, so I think you have written. So now check. The subsets. What will be the subsets? Okay, what will be the subsets? Just this set, phi. Because the value of n is 0, elements are 0, no element. So subsets, as we know the formula, equal to 2 to the power n, right? 2 to the power 0, that is 1. That is 1. Okay. So only one subset. Okay. So you know this is the subset. Only phi set. Okay. So if I have to write PA, then what I will write? Most of the students actually make some mistake for the very first time. But you won't be making, I know that, because you are here, right? So firstly this and set of this, set of this. Okay, I think things are clear to you. Set of subsets, right? Now we'll take another example, which actually most of the students do wrong for the very first time. So I hope you won't be committing that mistake. Okay. So now we'll take second example. We'll take A is equal to phi. Again, same set. And we have to write P of PA. P of P. We have to write. Okay. Means power set of power set. Power set of power set. We have to write. Okay. So, write that. Just pause the video for 1 minute and try to write. If you can do this properly, your answer is right. Means you are understanding things very properly and you are doing much better way than others. Okay. So just try this for a moment, for just 1 minute. So I think you have done. So now you can check that. Okay. So first of all, I will be writing PA, and PA is this. We have written set of phi, or you can simply write like this. That will be better for you. Okay. If you don't want to get confused, you can write like this. Now I have to write, okay, power set of this set. Okay, so first of all, I will write subsets. Subsets. Here actually most of the students, okay, make some mistake. So subsets of this. First of all, you have to realize, you have to see, this is not null set. This is singleton set. Singleton set means the set containing one element. This is singleton set. Okay, this has one element which is 5. Right? So I am writing subsets. First of all, without thinking, I will write phi null set is a always subset. Null set is a always subset, and the set itself is a always subset. These two things you have to always keep in mind. This has only one element, so set of one element, that will be the set itself. So that will be the set itself. This thing. Right? Okay. So this, the set itself. Okay. So now, power set of this means set of this thing. So P of PA means set of this. This. So this is the right answer. Okay. And you will find it difficult to understand that more than 90% students actually make this mistake. They don't find the answer this thing. They simply write set of 5. Okay, or set of 5, like that. Right? But here I think things are clear to you and you must be understanding everything very properly. Okay, things are clear to you. So I hope you have enjoyed the class, you are loving this platform, and we'll keep on giving you lectures on YouTube, and you can join our channel, you can join our live classes at this platform, naranaeduhub.com, and all the faculty members are very experienced and they are experts in their fields. And the classes are very interactive. You can talk at any moment, you can discuss at any moment, not like other platforms. Okay, so I think you will love that platform, right? Okay, bye, take care, bye.